Ever looked around your home and just felt, ugh, like nothing major happened, but somehow you're in a silent war with a pile of laundry and a rogue Tupperware lid? It's not just mess, it's mental mayhem. Because clutter doesn't just take up space, it steals energy, mental energy. It becomes background noise that plays 24/7, like an emotional smoke alarm that won't shut up. And yes, science totally has our back on this one. Princeton researchers found that clutter literally competes for your attention. Like every sock on the floor is screaming for your brain cells. The more we see, the more our brains get frazzled. Even if we think we're used to the mess, your brain's like, nope, I'm dying here. And the UCLA study, Chef's Kiss of Relatability, they found that women who described their homes as cluttered had higher cortisol levels all day. That's not just a messy counter. That's your house, low-key, acting like your boss during performance review season. And then, decision fatigue enters the chat. What to wear? Where to start cleaning? Why are there 4 spatulas in this drawer? Your prefrontal cortex, the brain's CEO, is like, I quit. Handle it yourself. Suddenly, even choosing socks feels like filing taxes. Let's talk emotional clutter. Most things we buy are meant to help us. Cute bins, gadgets, that thing you saw on TikTok that promised to change your life. But slowly, they start to own us. We clean them, organize them, stack them in pretty baskets, and then feel guilty for not using them, or for buying them. We were taught to want more, but no one gave us the user manual for enough. Every item we keep is something our mind checks in on, even if passively. For those of us sensitive to visual chaos, aka most humans, it becomes a kind of mental static. Full space equals full brain. It's not just a vibe, it's biology. But here's the twist. You don't have to rage clean your whole house in a single afternoon. Start with one tiny area, one drawer, one sad, chaotic corner. Not to organize it, just to give it some breathing room. Like a little spa day for your stuff. Ask, do I want to look after this? Not do I love it? Because let's be real, you loved it in the store. But do you want to dust it, fold it, trip over it for the rest of your life? Let go of the guilt. Bought it and never used it? That lesson was already paid for. You can let go of the guilt and the object. No need to keep either. Visualize the version of you you're making space for. Not just a tidy home, but a calmer, brighter, more present you. More energy, more peace, less yelling at your socks. And get this, clutter doesn't just stress us out. It's been linked to avoidance coping too. Yep, researchers have found that people living in cluttered environments are more likely to avoid problems and procrastinate. So if you've ever eaten snacks in bed while doom scrolling instead of tackling that scary drawer, congrats. You're not lazy. You're textbook human under clutter-induced stress. Clutter sends your brain into survival mode, making it harder to regulate emotions and get motivated, which is wild because you're basically getting emotionally drained by your own furniture. Looking at you, chair with 37 hoodies on it. Oh, and here's another fun brain fact. Clutter can mess with your working memory. That's the part of your brain that helps you remember why you walked into the kitchen. So if you've ever stood in front of the fridge like, what was I doing? It might not be your fault. It might be the 5 random magnets, the expired condiments, and the takeout menus from 2019 whispering chaos into your neurons. Scientists call it cognitive overload. We call it, why am I holding a spoon in the laundry room? So if clutter's been low-key stressing you out, you're not imagining it. You deserve a space that supports your brain, not breaks it. And every little thing you let go of, it's not just cleaning, it's reclaiming your energy. If this gave you the motivation to tackle that chair with 37 hoodies, give it a like, share it with your messiest friend, and hit subscribe. See you in the next one. May your drawers be light and your Tupperware lids finally match.